Prognostic approach to sustainable development in urban planning analysis of green areas. The landscape and ecological organization of the citywide center is an important element of the natural and ecological framework of urban system and an important aspect in achieving the goals of sustainable development of the region. The current state of the natural complex of the city of Voronezh is studied according to the ecological and planning parameters of green areas, including parks and squares. The correlation between the ecological state and the functional and planning organization of landscaping cities has been revealed. Organizational and planning measures for the preservation and development of the natural complex are proposed. Improving and modernizing the infrastructure of the region for the purpose of its effective sustainable development is one of the most important tasks of the modern policy in the region in order to achieve these goals. At the moment, about 1,000 hectares of territories have been planted in Voronezh, which is about 57% of the required level. We will analyze the significant green areas of the city. Irrational development of urban areas over the past 10-15 years has affected the lack of opportunities to enrich of overall architectural, spatial and landscape planning organization. As a result of the ongoing change, the landscaping system is transformed into a network of single, small-sized, linear and point elements connected by single planning and composition idea. An example is two parks of our city with their own advantages and disadvantages. The analysis of the functional and planning organization of the landscape complex indicates some trends in its development, both positive and negative. In 1946, master plan developed of Academy Rudnev laid down the principles of the center's landscaping system, which could only partially implement. At the moment, the existing popular recreation places in the city don't have a logical measure connection. There is no general concept and measure of green areas. Modern life requires a flexible system and the versatility of each object. Public space cannot be limited only to local squares, parks and squares, but should have the appearance of a development network of territories throughout the city. After analysis, it is possible to determine characteristics of spaces from two types: architectural and spatial characteristics, and further of the territory: structure, compositional structure, geometry, practical condition and parameters, operation, natural and climatic conditions, landscape, subject content on the environment. The necessary conditions for the transformation of the urban environment include development of the composition of the urban environment on the scale of the city, not the district, formation of a canal urban network of public recreation spaces, formation of the silhouette and iconic characteristic of all recreation areas, introduction of a design codes in landscaping, the use of small architectural forms with a visual transition to the scale of a person. The achievement of the last decade in the field of information technology have contributed to the development of various methods of analyzing the urban environment, space matrix, space central, mixed use index, including integration with geoinformation system designed to quantify the spatial properties of buildings, study its relationship with socio-economic processes. The analytical tools of the system is based on the new generation B platform, Prognostic platform, which has originally designed to create high-tech turnkey business application. Prognostic platform allows you to conduct operational analysis, visualize data, model and predict processes, has its own data warehouse designer, and builds multifunctional industrial base system. The tool has great capabilities from the point of view of analytics, but it doesn't work with spatial data. Respectively, it doesn't allow for a competitive urban planning analysis. Analyzing the experience of designing and forming public spaces of the city of Voronezh, the necessity of preserving the characteristic spaces of the city, their interrelation, the concept of unity, their outstanding historical elements is revealed. Only by creating, preserving and developing recreation spaces in the concept of sustainable development, the city will be able to increase the artistic value. The main task of general planning as a procedure is to ensure the elaboration of promising direction for the development of urban settlements, including from the point of view of creating comfortable urban environment. The methodology involves the use of an infrastructure approach that allows the use of any green urban spaces based on preliminary identification for the layout of a full-fledged ecological framework. Trends and pattern of formation and long-term development within the framework of sustainable development of the region are revealed. The necessity of developing the concept and principles of designing a network of public spaces in the city is revealed. The dynamic of the development of the urban center should be accompanied by an adequate transformation of the natural landscape complex towards differentiation and integration of various functions, complication and enlargement of the structure of natural territories, enrichment of their visual appearance while preserving the historical landscape heritage as the core of the system. It is recommended to create an information and analytical system that allows based on the analysis of statistical data on the socio-economic development of the city and spatial GIS data on the state of the urban environment to understand the processes taking place in the urban planning system, make informed decisions about its development and adjust the urban situation. Thanks for your attention.